It's so broken, bro. It's so broken.
Is there any way to beat it though?
No, I think the dollar's gonna fail, bro. Like I think let's talk about China, right? China and Russia, bro. They're coming out with a new currency that's based on resources, right? That's based on something hard, right? So the U.S. dollar.
I thought it was a digital currency they're coming out with.
No, I mean
like
it could
one world currency.
No. That's like crypto and stuff, right? So they're coming out with a currency that's based on resources, right? So like based on like silver, based on like things that don't lose value, gold, things like that. The US dollar used to be based on gold, right? But Nixon came around and decided to take us off the gold standard and switch us to a debt-based system, right? That's why we're $33 trillion in debt, bro, because as long as people are in debt, they have to continue to work to get more money to pay off the debt, and that's the whole system, bro. It's based on people owing money. Why do you think they want you to go to college so bad? Why is college so expensive? And let's be real here. We're getting nothing. We're getting nothing out of this college except a piece of paper. Like,
I mean, connections.
Like, yeah, but you got to pay $20,000 a year for connections.
Oh, bruh. It's wild. Like, I don't know, bro. He said people going to have to stand up to the system. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, bro. Because people are too comfortable. We don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
we're good. People don't mind working a 9 to 5, being a slave. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. But I'm saying people don't mind just being right here when you can elevate. People don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be in a position to where it's like I'm stuck and I can't get out, bro. I don't want to be in that position. I'm not going to be in that position, you know? He said that's why people don't go to college. It's mad money. He said I can learn more from my homies in an hour. Bro, you know how much I learned more shit on YouTube than I ever did in high school? I'm being honest, bro.
Facts. I've been in film school for 3 years. I haven't been taught one editing thing. Really? Everything I have learned on editing came from YouTube. YouTube University, bro. Wow. Especially with any of these, like...
He said YouTube University. I'm dead.
Yeah, like, screw it, man. Screw it. Like, won't what? What is he telling you they won't do?
He said, nah, you won't, LAROCK. What do you mean I won't? He said I learn more from my homies. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. It sucks, man. Especially, like, you work so hard for this money, and then the cost of living. Like, my mom, she tells me all the time, like, you know, my mom, she makes decent money for her, like, for a single woman. And it's like, most of her income goes to, like, rent, bills. I'm like, it sucks, bro. And she tells me all the time, like, she has a goal to, you know, buy a house and stuff like that. But it's hard to do that when the economy is just... I don't know, man.
Bro, it's like, okay. So, it's all artificial. You gotta stop thinking of money as a way of, as an end, right? The goal is not to get money. The goal is never been to get money. Like, yeah, you use money, but you don't get money. You don't make money. What you do, money is a circle, and all you do is take money from people. That's really what it is. How are you going to take money from people? That's what you need to fucking figure out.
Or, like, you mean, like, provide a service, basically?
Like, no matter what it is you're doing, bro, you have to somehow... You have to like take money in order to survive. You have to, and it's a system set up to be ruthless and heartless, bro. It's a system set up to scam.
Let's scam.
Like, I'm not talking about like just stealing money, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta get it, but like to a certain point, that's how these people get rich. Is like let's talk about AT&T for example, right? AT&T did this thing where they added a $1 charge to all of the people that were under their coverage. They added $1 to the charge that they do every single month. And the people that called in, they took it away. But most people didn't call in. And can you, $1 times, let's say, 300, like 100 million people on AT&T right now? Bro, that is so much money that they just decided to take.
Wow.
They didn't get nobody was like, yo, that's fraud, you can't do that. Nobody did that. They didn't get any sort of court, nothing, no sort of like, nothing bad from that. They just got more money by just simply adding an extra dollar onto the charge.
All right, look, how much is enough money for you?
Enough money? I don't think that's the thing. Like, when it gets to a certain point when you're rich, you no longer have, like, you no longer define your money by like an amount, because if you have certain amount in your bank account, like you make a certain amount, you get taxed more based on that, right? So the more money you have, the more assets you have, the more ways of making money you have, rather than actual physical liquid dollars that you have. And that's why these people like Elon Musk, billionaires, right, own a ridiculous amount of stock.
Mark Zuckerberg.
You know how much they say? They literally say they make $80,000 a year on the IRS.
But they're lying.
But they're not lying. That's how much money they're taking in. Everything else is going back into the business. It's back in the assets, back in the stocks, back in the things like that. How come they don't push it into the community?
Well,
that's the one. He's like the one guy who's actually been doing this shit. Like Elon Musk. I love that man, by the way. Thank you, Elon Musk, bro.
You get a Tesla?
No, I would get a Tesla. I would get a Tesla, like, but it just it sucks, man. It sucks.
I heard the rich, like they always wig themselves. They always like escape from paying taxes. Is that true?
Yeah, that's how they do it. Is it like you report a certain amount of taxes, right? This is how much I'm making a year in liquid monetary in my bank account type of money. But if you have that much in your business bank account, or you have that much in a charity bank account, you can no longer be taxed for that.
Wow.
That's how they do it, man. They literally just take their money and put it into actual things. Let's say I'm investing in I have a
elimination.
Like, for example, why artwork is just so crazy expensive. Why things like Bitcoin, why things like NFTs blew up, is because they are not things that can be taxed. An NFT is something that's worth real money, but cannot be taxed because it's a thing, right? Same with crypto coin. It's worth real money, but it cannot be taxed. So it's like, if you have a bunch of money, right, and you need to protect that from the IRS, this tyrannical ass government who's just going to use your money for fucking war anyways, you take that money and you put it into something like Bitcoin or like Dogecoin or something like that. You leave it in there, you are more likely to save what income you have from being taxed. And that's the thing about cryptocurrency, and that's why I support it so much. And it sucks so much because that has also been turned into a scam, really, because it's like these people own billions of dollars, right? And they take these billions of dollars and they put it into one crypto coin, right? See the crypto coin skyrocket in value because of the artificial inflation that has been put into this coin, right? Because there's only a certain amount of coins out there, so that means that they have value. Scarcity creates value, right? The reason why money is tripling in value is because there's more money out there. There's more money, period. People are making, there's more money like just circulating through the system, right? So that if there's more money circulating through the system, the dollar is not worth what it was a year ago. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah. I understand.
And these people come in to these cryptocurrencies and they artificially inflate it to the point where it's like ridiculous. Like back in 2020, let's talk about Dogecoin. Dogecoin, there is literally like 100 billion Dogecoins, right? Ridiculous amount of Dogecoins.
Where's it at now? You don't really hear about it.
It is not that high. It's at a few cents maybe, but where it was at, like it got up to like 78 cents per Dogecoin for 100 billion in supply, right? That was somebody coming in. We call them whales. Somebody coming in, buying a ridiculous amount of Dogecoin, which makes the scarcity go up. There's less Dogecoin to be purchased by other people, so therefore the value goes up, right? So they bring the value up to the point where they think it's at its highest, and then they sell, and that's why it just drops off the map like in a second. It's like you lose everything in a second, and that's what they do with the stock markets. That's why.
Would you rather be extremely poor and happy as fuck with your life, or extremely rich but miserable on the inside? Like, you're rich, you have everything you want, bro. You don't got no worries, like, you know what I'm saying? But you're just deep down, you're just miserable. Or you're homeless. You sleep at the park at night, but you're happy as fuck on the inside. You love your life.
I think I'd rather be happy, to be honest with you.
That's good.
Like, I get the whole like making money thing, but like at the end of the day, it's like it's how you want to spend your time, because it's like
he said poor. Yeah, facts.
But then at the same time, it's like it's miserable, bro. Because it's like being poor and having like your last $10 to go and get some meal that you think is just awesome. That meal tastes so much better than when you have a fat ass bank account and you're going and getting the same meal. It tastes so much better.
The pleasure.
Yeah, because you get so much more out of based on like what you're spending.
You're right. Dang.